Gender bender? Oui. So you are here invited by Daniele and Elisa to represent a kind of movement existing in your countries, or something else. I ask you.
Yes. Are we?
Yes.
Is the interview
Can you
happening
speak?
right now?
Oh, yes.
Okay, it's happening.
Why not? Take it easy.
Alison Mitchell, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alison Mitchell. Alison Mitchell. She is here from Toronto, Canada.
And so, please tell us something about your experience in your country, related to the condition of the difference.
The condition of difference. It's in Toronto. It's very open. It's very diverse. It's it's still there's still work to be done, but we can live together. We can get married. We can smoke marijuana. We can roll around naked on the ground. We can do whatever we want.
Also, the national laws are helping in this. The international, the national laws.
Yes.
In Canada.
Yes.
Toronto.
No, it's in Canada. It's very supportive.
Very supportive.
Yeah, very supportive of gay and lesbian and transgendered people. It's very progressive. There's a lot of culture. There's big lesbian and gay festivals, big experimental film and video festivals, big culture all the time. And
as big as the country.
Well, the country is huge, but there's no people in it.
Yes.
It's very.
Which is it? Imagine the perception you have about Italy from your country related to this theme of difference. How do you think the difference is lived in Italy?
I think it's more restrictive here. I think it seems very. It seems very religious.
Religious.
Yes, it seems very.
You are mentioning the problem of
straight.
Vatican.
Maybe.
We have a Vatican problem.
Well, we have the Vatican problem too in Canada. We also have the Vatican problem because there are a lot of Catholic people in Canada, so it's what the Vatican says. There's often struggles around issues around birth control, rights for gays and lesbians, etc. Support for people with HIV.
You're also from Toronto.
Yes, I'm also from Toronto.
The same coast.
The same coast, the middle of the country. Yes.
And so from Canada, you are taking here, you are bringing here which kind of experience, of artistic experience or what else?
Well, I'm bringing a program of my films. It's a retrospective of a number of films, I think 12, something like that. And they're all very short, and they range in topics from looking at lesbian, queer life, trans activism, and also issues around a different kind of difference than we've talked about already, but a difference around body size and shape. In Canada, I've been working with fat activist groups for the past maybe 12 years, doing work around body size acceptance for fat women in particular, but fat men as well. We connect often with bear communities, and doing work around making fat bodies public in a way that's different than the way we're used to seeing them, as punished, as shameful, as disgusting. We try to present fat bodies as more complicated, and bodies that are beautiful and sexy and sexual, and this is some of the...
Desirable.
What's that?
And desirable.
And desirable, but also...
Desirable.
Yeah, desirable and sexual and pleasurable.
Okay.
Che è un po' il lavoro che abbiamo cercato di
Elisa?
fare con il manifesto di Soggettiva di quest'anno, nel senso, proponendo una riflessione sul corpo delle lesbiche e delle donne, volevamo dare un'immagine di corpo non conforme, diciamo, ai canoni attuali del mainstream, ma gioioso, vincente, desiderabile, potente.
Certo, ed è ben riuscito anche il titolo Corpus Domina, che ha fatto esprimere qualche tipo di
Ma è tutta acqua di rose.
No, lasciamo stare. Lasciamo stare.
With opening up ideas around, expanding ideas about what is normal and healthy and happy, everybody wins. So with activism around big bodies, it's not like we were saying everybody should be fat, we should all be eating tons of food. It's more around the idea that with fat phobia, when people are afraid of fat, in the same way that homophobia restricts lives, causes a lot of pain, but everybody loses with homophobia. Sexualities get shut down, the possibilities are minimized. So with opening up with fat phobia, everybody loses because everybody's afraid of being that. So people have to hide their bodies, be ashamed of their bodies in the way that with homophobia people are ashamed of their sexuality and ashamed of their sexual identities.
Sure.
It's connected, so all kinds of different bodies win from opening up ideas about normalcies, including trans bodies, bodies of color, bodies with different disabilities. We need to open that up.
So in Bologna, we have, I'm speaking to that Bologna people that is able to understand English, that 2 or 3 people. For Bologna, in Bologna, we have this, we have to be proud to guest this movement and to guest this event, Gender Bender 2009 and Soggettiva. Thank you so much and return to Bologna as soon as possible.
Ciao.
Bolognese.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Hi Bolognese.